think that this might be the first step in building a raised bed, is thinking about where the heck you're going to put this thing. Because if it's not a viable option to put it somewhere, then you have to figure out another plan.
Well, we've had guests on this program where they had talked about moving to another house, and the first thing they looked at was, how does the sun lay in the backyard, and is it going to be good for gardening? If it's not, we weren't going to move there.
Right, and I think that's a totally valid thing, and I would not be surprised if people made that decision. Even people who've built houses want to know, where they're going to put. They have a plan for whether it be gardens or
pools, spas, patios, saunas.
All these, something that, or even like a little pond. This is stuff that's important, especially if you're trying to have a home that you want to stay in for a while. Forever home. Moving is not fun, so it makes sense.
But you find a lot of things you didn't know you had.
Right. Like you just found a bushel earlier.
A bushel basket, yeah.
We're not moving.
No, but I was looking for something else and found it, and that'll work good for another project that I got.
Right. So anyway, so there's lots of things to consider when you are building a raised bed. Another thing would be to think about how much are you going to grow. So, and also if you are planning on moving at some point, whether it not be next year or something like that, but within the next few years, maybe you're transitioning in life where maybe your kids might be moving out. Yeah, you're downsizing, or the opposite, you're growing a family. You might want to consider that as well. Or you might think, okay, I promised my kids when they were 7, 5, and 10 that we could get a puppy. Not that the puppy is necessarily going to dig in the raised beds, but
it will.
It will. So, just stuff like that, that there could be some sort of life change, adjustment, what have you, and to keep that in mind.